All right, it's Joe Bruin here with AllAccessEntertainment.com. We're here with the one and only, the original, the Incredible Hulk himself, Mr. Lou Ferrigno. Lou, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. How are you today, Joe?
Very good. And yourself?
Good.
First off, I want to wish you a happy birthday. Today's a big day for you. So
I just turned 37.
Fantastic. That's now it's a pleasure having you here. It's such a huge event this week. Obviously, Rhode Island Comic Con here at the Dunkin' Donuts Center, Providence, Rhode Island, and of course the Convention Center as well. This is your second appearance for Rhode Island Comic Con. Why don't you give us a little bit of information on your experience the first time you were part of the ribbon cutting ceremony and what the whole experience was like?
Well, I was overwhelmed by the amount of people that came. I think it was like over 40,000, but this weekend we're expecting over 80,000. And it's amazing how you have the great fans over here and the respect I receive from them. You know, I have my beautiful posters and pictures, like photo op, and also my physicality. So I had a great time, and that's why I want to be back again, because the fact that it's such wonderful instant gratification.
And obviously, New York, another hotbed for entertainment. You grew up in Brooklyn, New York. What was the whole experience growing up as a child?
Well, my life was overcoming adversity because I had a severe ear infection when I was young, and it damaged a major part of my hearing. Also, my speech, I had a severe speech impediment, so I overcame those both obstacles. And that made me get into bodybuilding because I was obsessed with power. I was like a real life force admitting I didn't want to be bullied anymore. I bullied my whole life. So I became a real bodybuilding champion because I wanted to build a very powerful physique and be successful and follow all my dreams.
Absolutely, and you brought up the bodybuilding championship. I mean, you were a huge part in the bodybuilding industry. Tell us all about that and how you actually first got involved in that.
Well, I remember I competed in my first contest. I came to 23rd place. It was like the Mr. Open New Jersey competition. And I remember I came 23rd place, but when I was on stage, people were taking pictures. I was flexing, and I said to myself, I'm doing something right. Wow, this is great. On stage by myself competing. Someday I want to be a champion. And I followed that path, and I was the youngest person to win the IBB Mr. Universe at the age of 21.
Wow. And obviously you stay in extremely well shape now. What is your daily regimen nowadays?
I train about 6 days a week. I do 30 minutes of cardio, and then about 30 minutes of weight training. Getting warm here.
No problem.
And now I have my own contest. It's just next week called the Ferrigno Legacy, the biggest bodybuilding championship in the West Coast. So bodybuilding has been my whole life. It's my passion. That's why every one of you, if you have a passion for something, embrace it. Don't be about it.
It's a great word for aspiring fans and people looking to get into that world. And what type of advice do you have for young and up-and-coming actors or even young and up-and-coming bodybuilders who would like to get involved?
Yeah, I would say that don't look for the 15-minute fame. That I've been working out for 52 years. And Rome wasn't built in one day. It's all about a foundation. Enjoy your passion and take your time, because if you're looking for 15-minute fame, you're wasting your time. Because I know a lot of people, they like to talk a lot, brag a lot. It's all about, if you want to be an actor, you have to study a craft and to take your time and knowing that don't keep all your eggs in one basket. Like for example, if you want to be a champion bodybuilder, if you want to be a good actor, just understand all the fundamentals, embrace that, and just work at it. And don't listen to any of the naysayers.
Absolutely. And obviously, I mean, you're the original Hulk. You're iconic. People love you all around the globe. And people are going to be coming here this weekend, Rhode Island Comic Con, from all around the globe. What is it like, the experience meeting the fans up close and personal and actually being able to speak to them one-on-one?
Great, because it brings me back to my childhood. Because sometimes I meet friends of mine I haven't met in 40 years. Sometimes I meet people that came to me years ago. I've lost a lot of weight because of you, because you changed my life. And also the fans, they talk to me about the show, about myself, what I do with the sheriff's department, everything I've done. I mean, those are the fans that support me. Those are the ones that put me on the map today.
Excellent. And Rhode Island Comic Con, again, fans, it's coming this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Of course, Lou Ferrigno himself will be there, the Hulk. A couple more questions for you. Let's see. So, carrying on the legacy of the Hulk, obviously, you've really come into so many different realms of the Hulk. So you've appeared on screen with the original TV show, of course, cameos in newer Hulk movies, and even voiceover work.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part of being the Hulk, Ben?
Knowing that the Hulk is 40 years now, and knowing that it's the biggest iconic character in the world. And what I love about it is the fact that the 50 character is the only comic hero you see the muscle.
Exactly, yes. And you're right. I mean, just less than a week ago, we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Hulk. I mean, what a great event to tie into something like that. I mean,
Exactly, yeah.
it's just iconic.
Years, they're still the biggest iconic character in the world. I mean, like the Adventures or these films, the Hulk steals the show.
Right.
Everybody loves the Hulk.
And you've obviously been a part of other shows and movies over the years. What was the experience on King of Queens? A lot of people have asked about that and what that's been like.
That was a lot of fun because they want to know if I want to play myself on the show. I said sure, because what happens every day in life, they incorporated on King of Queens, like people scream, here comes the Hulk, and this and that stuff. But it was great to work with those actors because everybody makes fun of themselves on the show. And such a wonderful comedy, and one of the most beloved comedies ever filmed. And I'm kind of disappointed that it could have gone longer, but Kevin James wanted to move on, but everyone loves King of Queens.
And, of course, this weekend, Rhode Island Comic Con, once again, fans, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I can't stress it enough. Saturday is officially sold out, and the weekend passes are also sold out. So I do encourage you to purchase your tickets Friday and Sunday so you can come meet the Hulk, Lou Ferrigno, in person. And in closing, one other question. As far as entertainment goes, obviously Comic-Con, you have movies, you have television. What have some of your favorite movies and television shows been over the years that you've been a fan of?
I like good action film and good stories. Like, for example, I like the X-Men, because now we have A-list actors playing this film, and it's great because I like a good film that has a lot of substance that conveys the message.
And were you a fan of comics growing up as a kid?
Yes, very much. I love the Superman comics, the Hulk comics. I had to read them like religiously because I was like a real, like Walter Mitty. I wanted to escape the pain I had.
Excellent. Well, Lou Ferrigno, thank you very much taking
you.
the time here. Providence, Rhode Island Comic Con, the one and only Hulk, celebrating 40 years.